welcome to the Flintstone podcast. It's great to have you on.
I get it.
Do you know what they would call Bluebird Media? They would call it Twitter.
I've been playing Balatro like every day for like many
There
hours.
you go. There you go.
Is it game of the year?
I am very addicted to Balatro.
It's really
worst game
addictive.
ever.
It's really, really
It's
bad.
the worst game ever. Doesn't
No,
deserve any
see,
awards.
Greg is like fat.
Yeah, I am.
Well, damn. Why you gotta put him on blast? Like, what's
No,
that?
in a positive, slash pause, bro. Chill.
Slash pause,
Jamie,
dude.
pull up a picture of Greg and put it
Don't
on.
do
Wow, so big.
Ooh, big chunks.
Damn, he's almost as big as
What
Fat
do you
Albert.
mean?
Speaking of Fat Albert, Graham, what's your
The
favorite?
Cosby Kids.
Oh,
What was your favorite Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids?
who's your
episode,
favorite
Graham?
Cosby kid?
That one.
Well, we love Bucky. We love Bucky.
We do love Bucky.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Robert, could you say your full lead?
No, you guys have already done that twice.
Both times were
Wait,
me.
hold on.
Yeah.
Graham, if I text you Robert's full name right now, would you say it live on air?
Why would you?
Yeah. Hold on. I need to be able to pronounce it.
I
Let's
got
look.
you. Hold on. Yeah. Let me,
No, don't do that.
Okay, Graham, could you just repeat that on air? Could you just repeat
Okay,
that?
what? Okay, let's not say Satan.
Hold on.
Let's
No,
say,
it's okay.
I'm sorry about the docs. Robert Dougal Scumbucket.
Dude, your last name's Dougal?
Yes, no, that's my
no,
middle
that was-
name.
Hear it, that's his middle
Sean
name.
Bucket?
No, it's my okay.
I'll be glad to repeat it again. You know what? No, Graham, repeat it again. You're the
Okay.
guest of honor.
Yeah. Robert Dougal Scum
Dude.
Bucket. There we go. That's
Done,
what it
yeah,
is.
Robert Dougal Scumbucket. Yes, whatever.
Talking about buckets, that brings me back, actually. So, do you know anything about the early Minecraft server modding scene?
When I was like 14, I did like really shitty mods.
Dude, hell
I
yeah.
heard from the grapevine that you dabbled in that way back when, and there was never a good time to bring it up. So, like, why not now? What is your experience with, like, Java coding and all that shit?
Okay, so like during Christmas of like 2014, I got like something from my mom, and it was like this course to like make Minecraft mods. It's like, oh my god. So the first thing I did when I took the course was like, I love Five Nights at Freddy's. So I made a Five Nights at Freddy's mod, and it was just like reskinning all these textures. Like the puppet like was just a reskinned Enderman, and I made like a pizza biome. And like all of it was just like pizza textures.
Actually, no, that's
Damn.
awesome.
That is really cool.
I was really scared you were going to say something that was, like, horrendously offensive, but that's
Yeah,
actually
well,
really
I
sweet.
was close, but we don't.
Hey, they say.
My first Minecraft mod was the Flintstones.
I
No, I'm
swear,
sorry.
look, this is like the 8th time.
Now, Graham, I have an ultimatum
Can
for
we get
you.
this person out the podcast?
All right,
Oh,
new
no,
question.
no.
Since you're gonna be balls to the wall, hey Graham, have you ever been in a fight before?
No, but I got punched in the face by a kid named Mario before.
Have you ever been fucked by a
Why
crit?
did you do that?
So retro.
Did he think you were a Goomba?
No, what happened? Okay, hold on. Let me elaborate. I do want to elaborate on this.
You're gonna turn into a Goomba.
Basically, Mario is this kid that in middle school that I met, and he only ever says phrases from like video games or TV shows. That's all he can say.
This song sucks. I'm gonna change it now.
One day, I just tapped him on the shoulder. I was like, "Hey, Mario," and he punched me in the face. And then he turned back around and just like said a line. I forgot what that line was.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I was just in bewilderment. He was really strong too. Like Mario was muscular, dude. But the thing is, like, luckily he didn't break any of my teeth or jaw. So
Probably because he had gloves on when he
Yeah.
beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
And he also didn't have his mega mushroom.
Oh yeah,
probably,
he didn't have a
which is normal.
mushroom.
That's true.
Thank
Stupid
God,
idiot.
Let's
dude.
rewind it just a hair. When he hit you, how did it feel?
Oh, it felt amazing. Oh, wait.
Okay, we're gonna try that one more time.
I think we should.
Try
Black
that.
Panther is a hero.
Someone write that down. Someone get that golden plaque off the wall. Write it down.
So, Graham, you seem to get to a lot of evil not evil, but ludicrous activities. It seems that.
Graham, have you ever deal drugs?
I was literally about to say, have you ever smoked a gram?
I was about to say, have you ever smoked a gram?
And I was literally about to
I was
ask
just
you.
about to say, have you ever
Oh, wait,
smoked
Greg was
a
about to
gram?
ask you something.
I just remembered something.
What?
You were about to say, have you smoked a gram?
You smoke crack with Gram Bam 36?
Huh?
No way.
Oh, hey, don't. We're not supposed to talk about
Now,
that.
this isn't related to anything, but in regards to Epstein's Island, I wanted to know, did you partake in any of that?
Good question.
How dare you?
What do you mean, how dare
Listen,
you?
guys, let Graham speak. This is important.
No, I wasn't on Epstein Island, but I
Oh,
know
thank
that.
God.
I know a few people who went there though. Yeah, they're my friends.
How dare you?
All right, it's time for a game.
Yay!
Yay.
Graham, I want you to look up.
Epstein Island.
No, I want you to move your head up. I want you to physically tilt your head up.
Okay.
What do you see?
I see my giant flat screen TV spraying confetti on the screen because it hasn't been touched for like an hour.
How in the flibber flarbber flooble how is that even on your ceiling?
It's the most I can look up. It's the most I can look up, okay? Like, it's there.
No, how did you get your flat screen TV on your ceiling?
I don't know, man. It's just there.
Well, you were the one that put it up there, unless somebody else did.
No, my dad did. Oh, I asked him.
All right, get him on the show. Come on, bring him in.
Yeah. I can get my cat on the show.
I get your cat then.
Oh, yeah, special guest.
Get him to answer.
Cats.
Bruce,
special guest Bruce.
That's a cool name for a cat, I'm not gonna lie.
That is really cool.
He actually has like a Thunderbolt birthmark on his back.
Whoa, like a
He's like Bolt, but a cat.
Literally, it's like Bolt. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Now, Graham Bam, it seems that you are very computer-like and love making things
What's
on
your
the
IP
internet.
address?
My IP address, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, I understand that reference.
I know.
Now, Graham Bam, you seem
Sick reference, bro.
Now, Graham Bam, you seem to love the computers and you're online often. Which one would you rather do? Would you rather go deaf or go blind?
Oh my gosh. Fuck, that is tough.
Yeah.
I'd probably.
Because think about this: if you go blind,
I'm gonna have to say blind
listen.
because I'd rather hear things. I'd rather hear things.
True, I feel your whole medium is kind of hearing things, but
Yeah.
what from that point forward, any new funny sources that come out, you'd have to imagine what they look like.
Yeah, I do. Maybe that's fun though. Hey, maybe that's fun. You can imagine.
No more visuals
Like, imagine
either.
hearing like a fake sample. It's like, and you're like, whoa, that could be like.
That could be Eddie from Ed and Eddie Double D when he like is doing the outro.
I thought that was the intro.
Intro, sorry.
You'd be like the Beethoven.
Technically, it was the intro and
Well, it's the outro of the intro.
Right.
Yeah,
What?
What?
It's not that complicated.
While we are on the topic of people being blind, Graham, are you friends with anyone who is blind?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let me propose a question.
Okay.
How do blind people know when to stop wiping?
I think it's something you would feel.
You would think that, but it's like, it's not always the same. That's the point I'm trying to make.
It's kind of just like tuition, you
When
know?
I wipe, I do know that like the rougher it gets down there, like when it feels kind of like sandpaper.
Okay,
that's
well,
when
we
I
can
know.
stop talking about this.
I know, it's a genuine question.
I was gonna get worse. So if you want to drop it, yeah,
No,
okay.
yeah,
Shut up.
please.
Oh yeah, I'll drop it.
So in the
toilet.
comments, if you're blind and you wipe, leave in the
What?
comments when you know how to stop.
And now, Graham Bam, we always ask the same question to each of our guests at the end of the episode.
Okay.
Wasn't somebody at McDonald's at the very start of this episode? I thought I.
Yeah, Greg was
Was it Greg?
working his shift,
that was
and then
a
he
mirage.
Greg was. Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Not
It's
at
cool, we're
McDonald's.
cool, we're straight.
You were not
We're
at
straight.
McDonald's.
You were not
at
Put the gun
McDonald's.
down. Nothing's happening until you saying it.
You call them the Flintstones. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been the show.
I
Graham,
hate you so much.
Kill yourself.
Graham, do the outro.
Graham, do the outro.
Graham, do the outro, please.
Ba-da-bum, ba-dum-bum.
Yay!
That's copyrighted. It's
That's good. That's good.
Damn it,
right?
it's
Yeah,
copyrighted.
yeah,
You can, wait,
That's
no,
the
you can
outro.
just,
That was
we just
good.
need a
That was good.
little more Shurik scale on that. Just a
no.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
No,
Do, do, do,
no,
do, do, do,
no.
do, 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 do,
Show.
do, do.
I'm leaving the show.
Can I borrow $5 on 9/11? We've been sober for 23 hours. Let us pray.